So tell us what we understand from this deal. And is it a coincidence that it comes so soon after the crackdown from the Crown Prince?
Well, you know, I think what it shows is that SoftBank and Masayoshi Son are willing to make a long-term bet on the Crown Prince. You know, this is an investment that we're looking at over 3 to 4 years. It's been in the works before the crackdown, but certainly it reflects the fact that SoftBank is willing to bet that the Crown Prince can transform Saudi Arabia's economy and maintain stability at the same time. As you said, they're going to invest in this new city, Neom, and they're also going to take a big stake in Saudi Electricity, the state-controlled utility. So again, it seems like a long-term bet on the stability of Saudi Arabia.
So Phil, does Saudi Arabia really need the money? I mean, they've already said they're going to put $500 billion of their own money into this, and $25 billion, let's be clear, is a lot of money. At the same time, is this for the investment, or is this more for, as you say, sort of the endorsement?
Well, that's a good point. And it's interesting to note, too, there's a little bit of recycling going on here as well, because who is one of the biggest investors in SoftBank's Vision Fund? It's Saudi Arabia. The Saudi Wealth Fund, PIF, is a big investor alongside SoftBank in that fund. So SoftBank essentially is investing in Saudi Arabia after Saudi Arabia has invested in SoftBank. I think the signaling is probably more important than the actual dollar amount.
Well, Phil, the signaling is important so long as there's actually a signal here. The initial takeaway for a lot of investors will be, this is good news. Money's being put to work in Saudi Arabia despite the purge. But when you look at the numbers, Saudi Arabia gave them $45 billion from the Public Investment Fund for the $100 billion fund that SoftBank runs. And as you say, they've recycled the money back into Saudi Arabia using the money that Saudi Arabia invested in the fund. My question would be whether this is an absolute PR stunt for Saudi Arabia and SoftBank getting together, giving them money to give the money back again.
Well, you know, I think investors will have to make their own decisions, and we also have to see how this plays out, right? These are plans for now. Nothing has been signed. There's a memorandum of understanding for SoftBank to invest in the electric utility. The rest of it, again, we're talking 3 to 4 years. So, yeah, words are one thing. Let's see if the actions also follow suit.